Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I will be sharing a recent comic book haul that I got, and I'm going to share my thoughts on the DC and Marvel collaboration with Superman and Spider-Man. So let's start off with this comic. I really did enjoy this. I really enjoyed the team up between Superman and Spider-Man. I think I enjoyed this one a little bit more than the Batman and Deadpool one from last year. I do really enjoy how this comic has them existing in the same universe. I think that's a great touch, and it really does allow for a lot of great connectivity between these characters now. I do really enjoy the banter between Spider-Man and Superman. I think it was really well done, and I really did enjoy that they chose the villains Brainiac and Dr. Octopus. They have a great dynamic team up in this one, and I really like the idea of this kind of kryptonite radiation spreading across Metropolis. And the art on it was pretty well done. The bonus stories in this were okay. I think they're kind of like what happened with the Deadpool and Batman ones for me, and I just wish they were a bit longer. I think there's a lot of great ideas and a lot of good team up, but I wish there was just a bit more. I think my favorite one was, even if it gets a little dark, the Jimmy Olsen and Carnage one, just because it's just Jimmy Olsen entering, New York, and the first thing that happens is they get attacked, and, Carnage gets them. That's just a little bit dark, but it's a very interesting idea, let's just say. I also really enjoyed that kind of banter issue that was between Daily Planet and the Daily Bugle. That was a good issue. And the Mary Jane and Lois Lane one was pretty good. But yeah, I just wish some of them were a bit longer. So, let's talk about my comic book haul. This past weekend I was on vacation in Reno, and I found this comic book shop. And it was called Comic Kingdom. I would highly recommend this place. It was really cool. They had like a little area for comics, games, and just so much in that place. I wish I got footage, but my phone was not fully charged, and I needed to preserve the battery. I was traveling. Yeah, I think we all can understand that. But I was very drawn to the fact that they had 10 comics for $5. I definitely looked at that bin, and I could have spent my entire day there, but I only had like 25 minutes. There was so much to look at. And they even have back issues and new releases. Oh, this comic book shop was amazing. I need to go back there once I'm back in Reno. But let's take a look at two of the back issues I've got. They're both Flash related. One is from 1976, DC Comics, DC Superstars, number 5, The Flash. I got this one because it's a really cool reprint collection of 3 stories featuring the Flash, Kid Flash, and the Golden Age Flash. But I also got it because I thought it was really cool that this was DC Comics saluting the bicentennial. If anyone knows out there, the United States is approaching the 250th. So I thought it was really cool to have a comic from 50 years ago saluting the last big anniversary of the United States. And a more modern one featuring the Flash came from the modern era, and it was The Flash, number 9 from the Rebirth era. And this was a really cool homage cover to Flash 123. And it is the Wally Help Me, I'm Coming. Got both the Wally West and Wallace West. Just a really cool cover. So let's talk about the back issues I got. I got bag and board these soon. I got the new Teen Titans Annual, number 2. The Phantom Stranger, number 6, from the New 52 era. This one I may have, but it's such a cool cover. I don't mind if I do, because this one is The Adventures of Superman, number 501, Truth and Justice, My Way. That's such a great cover that really captures this version of Superboy. Electric Warrior. I know nothing about this comic. I got it for the cover. I thought it was really cool. I'll read it still. Kazar, the Detective. I'm very fascinated to read this comic from Marvel. I've never heard about it. And the main reason that got me to really start looking for 10 comics was the next 3 I found, which were Doctor Who Prisoners of Time comics. Issue 8, Issue 5, and 7. That was a really cool find. For 50 cents, I always like when I can find cheap Doctor Who comics. Hawkman, number 14. I like the Hunted Hawk. Green Arrow, number 93. And that's all. Well, I really hope you have enjoyed tonight's little comic book haul and my little thoughts on the latest DC and Marvel collaboration. I cannot wait for the one released by Marvel later this month. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.